everyone. Welcome. So we have a plan for you, which is 10 minutes. We are going to do a breath, sounding, and sounding out workshop, which is sounding in and sounding out and making your voice heard. So this is in service. I want at the end of this, it will take 10 minutes, and at the end, I want you to make sure if you haven't filled out your census yet, fill your census out. It is one way to be counted, make yourself heard. It takes less than 10 minutes, less than the length of this workshop, in which we're going to express ourselves and make ourselves heard. So one of the most important things we need to do in this time right now, we are in the midst of a global pandemic. We are in the midst of a social uprising. We are rethinking everything. But one of the most important things we can do is take a moment and breathe. And this is precious. And especially a lot of us, we're wearing masks. It's hard to sort of be able to really deeply gather that energy that you need from the air around you. So the first image that I want us to do is to notice that the air, right, which we take in and which we breathe, which sustains us, which keeps us alive, it's all around us all the time. And we forget it. We think that it's not there. We think we're just standing in some, nothingness, but we're not. And so I want to take a moment, all right? This is a moment to settle, right? And I want you to see, and you can close your eyes, right? And you can imagine, right, that your skin, which it is the border between the inside, which is fluid, and the outside around you, air, which is gaseous, right? And if you imagine this sort of beautiful three-dimensional form, imagine if you were a single cell, right? And your whole inside of this skin, of this membrane, is fluid, and it's pushing up, 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 and around against this gas, which is air, which is all around us. And this air is keeping us whole. It is embracing us, right? We understand that intellectually. We know that if we went into space, right, our bodies would explode. Because the air is what keeps us whole. It keeps us together, right? So you can imagine here as you start to move just a little bit, moving this fluid, right, around and pressing against, right, this air, which is brushing our skin. Our skin is pushing against. The fluid is circulating within. It's circulating without, right? And feel this dynamic between the internal pressure and the external pressure. The internal pressure, right, and the external, right? And so that our being, our very form, is shaped by this constant dynamic between being pressed and expanding, being pressed and expanding, right? All right, and so then as you start to feel the air around you, you start to realize that it's not still and that you can actually move it around. And you can send, it's kind of a warm, where I am it's a little warm and muggy, right? So you're just gonna push a little on, fan your neck, maybe your armpits, right? Just give yourself a little air. Feel this pressure, how you can shape this mass of around you that you can impact. All right, send some toward the screen too. I want to feel it, right? Towards your face and your screen. Awesome. All right. So now, right, we're going to take the hands, all right? A lot of us have been wearing, right, we're wearing masks outside. Make a little mask for your, right, for your face with your hands. And open your mouth, all right? I'm going to talk, so I'll put this there. You're going to open your mouth, and you can feel your breathing on your hands. And then you're going to take this mask just a little away, and you're still going to feel the breathing on your hands. And then you're just going to take it a little farther still, and you feel it. And a little farther. If you have to blow, do it. See how far you can hold your hands and blow, right, into your hands. right? So you can practice. We'll do a little exchange. We're going to push some air onto our face, and then we're going to blow some air on our hands. Right? So we have an exchange, right? This is the beginning of the exchange, right? So now, take your fingers. We're going to take a deep inhalation, and we're going to take the outside air and let it circulate within the fluid of your body. You can imagine, right? All the oxygen is nourishing all the cells in your body, all the way down to your toes. And we're going to take this energy back up from the toes, through here, and we're going to let it out. So we're going to take this energy, right, this air, let it permeate the fluid of our insides, send it all the way down, ripple it all the way down to our toes, let it ripple, right, come back up through our knees, our hips, and out into the air. One more time. In through the body, ripple down to your toes, and then you're going to come up and exhale. Now we're going to focus. There are cavities in our spaces like that resonate, and so we're going to practice actually making sound to help us find the way the air can circulate within us. So we're going to start with the upper part here. We're going to go let's find a ooh in the whole body, right? So you can sort of feel this circulation. Ooh. And then let it settle down into your chest. And then let's bring it to the belly. Ho, 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 ho. Bring a little bounce like Santa Claus. Ho, 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 ho. Bring it a little deeper into our knees and our feet. We're going to go. And then we're going to take it back up to the belly. Ho, 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 ho. We're going to try some different sounds, right? And these are things you want to think as we start to make our voices heard, and maybe we're co-sheltering with people. Don't worry. We're gonna make ourselves heard in our real space and our virtual spaces. So we're going to start off with a blah, 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 blah. Ah, 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 ah. And if you're doing this, you want to find a movement that makes sense with it. Right? So we'll do that one more time. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, ah. All right, we're just going to do a few more different sounds, and we're going to put them all together. We're going to go, and I want to see you. I can't see you, but I want to see you moving. Ah. We're going to put this together. Black Lives Matter! Again, I want to hear you. Black Lives Matter! Be counted, fill out your senses, and breathe. Thank you.